All right, good morning. We are going to quickly go through the day, what you're up to today. Welcome back to school. First of all, we are so happy that we're back in the building. And today your learning target is using the mind map and the reading guides that we've been going over, and you're going to kind of come up with a visual drawing of Paleolithic, Neolithic, and Pastoralists. But first, let's talk about the question of the day. So we just want to reiterate with you guys that that is something that you're doing daily, and part of that is your participation in each class, each lesson, every single day. So that's not going to be able to be turned in late because we're already giving you the full week to do any catch-up work for that week. So like on Friday, you can go back and do Monday and Tuesdays if you need to before you turn it in on Friday, but you won't be able to submit that late. We're not going to be looking at that again once we grade it. So we just want to clarify, we know that we allow you to turn things in late a lot of the time, but question and reflections, you won't be able to do that. Those need to be done by the end of each week when it is due. All right, and then please always turn it in Google Classroom so that we see that green turned in section and we know that you've turned it in, and then we will be grading it. We're just going to give it a 0 if it's not turned in. So you need to make sure to turn it in Google Classroom as well. All right, now we're going to introduce today's project.
Okay, boys and girls, so you've been learning about Paleolithic, Neolithic, and Pastoralists. You've taken some notes, you've read some information, you've seen some videos. So now you're going to put that information into a short little project. You today are going to get a piece of paper from your crew teacher. It looks like this. This is a sample piece of paper. It's on the screen as well, but this one is filled out. So you can see you're going to have your name on it. Miss Richards has, oops, I always go the wrong way. Jeez, OP. Miss Richards has her name on it because it's her paper, and then it's in her crew. She has a designated thing that she's working on. She has to do Paleolithic, not doing the other two. So Miss Richards has been assigned Paleolithic. Okay, so now you understand the assignment. You'll get this paper and you'll know which one you're doing. Once you get it, what the heck do you do? It's going to be a fun little project where you get to draw today. Don't panic on me. I know the drawing thing, but it's just a little sketch. And you're going to show what it would be like to live in either Paleolithic, Neolithic, or as a pastoralist, depending on what you are assigned. So for example, Miss Richards has the Paleolithic time period. So she has to show, as you can see on the rubric right here, she has to show 2 food sources of how people in the Paleolithic time would get their food. How would people in that time period get their food? You'll have to think back. You have to look at your mind map. You have to go back to your book. How would those people find food? How would the Paleolithics find shelter? What would they use? What is their technique? How do they stay dry? How do they stay warm? How about clothes? What did they wear? What did they stay cozy with? Especially in the Paleolithic, we know that that was still part of the Ice Age. Then moving down to tools, what was their technology of that day? What were they using to get things done? Then was there any signs of religion? And what do we know about religion? It might be minimal information, but what do we know about some of the religious features of Paleolithic, if that's what you're assigned? Did you do some effort? I mean, 2 points for effort. Come on, guys, you can show your effort and get 2 free points. The total project point is 12. So you can earn 12 points by drawing a picture today. How fun is that? Now, notice I did the example in Paleo, but you might be assigned Neo or Pastoralist. You have to figure out what you're assigned and then go to your notes, go to your book, go to the videos, and then use that information to draw a sketch. I'm going to hold up a quick demonstration, a quick example of Miss Richards. Oh no, it's actually mine. I won't throw her under the bus because it's terrible drawing. It is my one from last year that I drew for Paleolithic. But it just gives you a quick idea as to what we're expecting. This is not highly detailed. This is due tomorrow. Okay, and so you don't have much time to mess around. You have to get to it today, get the details, and be ready to work on this tomorrow and show it tomorrow. So you don't have time to mess around. Again, if it's not done today, this is homework because it's due tomorrow. You have to use it tomorrow in class. So get your information, get your mind map out, and get the drawing done. Here's an example. Now don't laugh at me, please. Okay, notice I've got a title. Oh, look at this guy. He is hunting for food because he is Paleolithic. He hunts for food, he's getting some fish, and he's using a spear as a tool. So that is an example. Now it's a whole piece of paper. So then taking up the whole entire paper, showing all of these different features, okay? So you're going to show all of these different things on your drawing. I don't want to show you much more of that example because I want you to use your creativity. I want you to copy it. But you got an example that's in pencil. It's stick figures at best. I think I have some kind of chunky arms, but stickish figures with their tools and with their shelters. There's a little bit of religion in there as well. Oh, I do have a nice woolly mammoth, but I'm not even going to let you guys see
You
that
should
one.
show them the woolly mammoth.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I didn't. I'm not bragging or anything, but check that out. Check that out. Can you recognize it? Kind of looks like Mr. Snuffleupagus, but you guys get the idea. So there's my woolly mammoth. So go ahead and work on this today. If it's not done today, you have it for homework, and then bring it to school tomorrow along with your mind map. You'll need all that stuff tomorrow in class.
All right, and if you have time at the end of the day today, you can go into your lesson. So go ahead and go to this lesson. We know your teachers are showing it on the screen, but if you go into your calendar, you can watch this answer key video for 2.6 and 2.7. If you don't have time to do that today, that's okay. You have access to the answers now here, right in this link, and you can get that done tomorrow, Wednesday, when we have no school. Anytime that you can do that, get that done.